What's up, folks? I made it to Minnesota on my way to Mille Lacs, and look who we got here. What's up? Rich, Mr. AKA HellaBass. Everybody knows this guy. He invited me to come out on this Lake M. This is Lake M. You've heard of Lake X. You probably haven't heard of Lake M. That's what we're on today, Lake M. Got some wind out here. I don't know how good the audio is. Gonna be doing a little flipping. We got some boat docks, clear water. Fish should be spawning, hopefully, or close to spawning. I'm not really sure. We'll find out. So I'm just glad to be up here, man. I drove like 9.5 hours to get to this spot. Gonna fish for a few hours with Rich, and then I'm gonna make my way up to Mille Lacs and jump in the boat with Ron tomorrow morning. So 80 degrees out here. Got some wind, like I said. Overcast, well, actually partly cloudy, partly sunny, whatever you wanna call it. But I'm gonna put this sucker down. We're gonna get in the water and see if we can put together a fishing show for you. Here we go.
Look at that.
Here we go, guys. I was hoping that wouldn't be my first Minnesota bass, but I'll take it. First Minnesota bass. And it is a dandy. Yes. Hey, man. First one's the first one. Doesn't matter the size.
That'd be a carp.
It's dark, isn't it?
Yeah. It was up really high in the water when it was out there. I was like, what? Pinky. That's a Table Rock special there. I've been seeing there's a ton of carp spawning now in Kincaid. My partner has been crushing them on jerk baits lately.
Yeah. We'll find out if they're still working.
Dropping tonight. So I've fished 2 tournaments now with him, and both times he's put 3 in the boat, and I've put 2 in the boat at the end of the day.
Hey, man, it's a team tournament, dude. That's how it goes, man. All pays the same. There he is. Nice.
Right where we left off last night. 12-incher.
Yeah, that's all right. Got the skunk out of the boat.
What looks like
There he is. Oh, yeah.
come on, take a snipe at your jerk bait.
Yeah, he was on there for a second. It was about like what you had, 12-incher.
Getting there.
Solid fish.
So this one, I saw a few minnows flicker up there. So I figured there was one up in that shade line protecting a bed or fry garden or something.
Yeah.
2-pounder.
Chunky fish.
Healthy.
Nice.
Not exactly what we want, but we're building towards the right direction.
That's right. Hey, we're just passing through there, buddy. Mean no harm.
He goes like that green stuff that almost touches the water. If you come out and go down from that tree, he's like just to the right of a couple pads.
Okay. Oh, I see him now. You got him. Yep. Good work, dude. I saw him swimming off. That's a good fish. Nice. Yeah.
Worth a few pitches, anyways.
Fish of the day so far. Yeah, I saw him move, and then he had your bait. It's a good one.
Of a 3-pounder, not quite.
It's a good one. I'll call him 3.
He wasn't quite that, did he?
2 3/4.
Long and lean.
No caffeine. No, all caffeine, actually. It's a good one. There we go. Oh yeah. Getting bigger.
Getting bigger.
So was that on the bed or just kind of hanging out?
I couldn't see a bed, but I saw some fish cruising up there, and I don't know if this is the one I was looking at, but another one.
I'm still fishing in Missouri, so I'm gonna have to change the Minnesota tactics here real shortly. Those are fish that I'm seeing, right? Those dark spots or not?
There was at one point.
It sure looks like one sitting there.
Move at one point.
Yeah. You just saw him roll up on it.
Unless he's rolling with that fish and not rolling on the bait.
I think he was rolling. I think they're actually spawning. I don't want this thing. There he is.
There we go. I was just reaching for the bluegill swim bait. See if I can make a man for you. Right direction.
There we go.
Still not a giant.
Hey, it's better than the last one I caught. There we go, man. First sight fishing bass in Minnesota.
Minnesota bass.
Hey, caught a keeper. There we go. Little bed fish. We're posted up on a bed here, and there's a couple fish down there, and just put this little speed crawl in there, and caught me a decent little Minnesota bed fish. So happy to have it. I'm gonna throw this sucker back, get out there, and try it again. It's kind of cool. We're just kind of cruising down this. What is this, milfoil? Yeah. And just there's little holes in the grass, and you'll see some fish kind of doing their thing down there. It's kind of cool. Good one. You're there, man. Okay, Rich catches a 2-pounder. I catch a 2-incher. What's wrong with this picture?
It was way too long. I think that was a 2-pounder like that.
It's being nice. There you go, man.
Future's bright.
Yeah. We just plucking off these little ones, making a day of it. Deeper, huh?
There's pads up in front of the boat. I was hoping I'd catch a big mama out there. Got him that time?
Yeah. Fish, I think.
Better. Slowly creeping our way up. Baby steps.
Spots on it. Go, folks. Pitching plastics is the name of the game. This is fun. Fish are biting a lot better up here than they are down south. Down south it's kind of funky right now, so it's nice to get a decent easy bite. Yeah. Ooh. Nice, pretty fish, chunky. Just flipping out here on this deeper grass. Get lucky every once in a while. Yep. I know what you mean. Well, we're doing those Thursday nighters too. There's one. Yeah, I just let him hook himself. It's a better fish. Yeah. Get up in here, Buster.
New Minnesota PB.
There we go.
We're setting
boom! They're getting bigger. They're getting bigger. Oh yeah. Nice.
Finally. A decent fish.
Heck yeah. That's that one.
Return to the scene of the crime.
Why did we ever leave? We should have just went up and down this bank.
That's why we left this area. But we came back in the evening. Said we were going to fish the deep wedges because we can't really see the shallow pockets anymore. We saw some cruisers, that was neat. And I lost a big one off the weed edge. And this isn't the biggest one, but
it's a dandy.
It's a good fish, right around 3 pounds. So
good solid fish.
Probably just about ready to call it a night. So hope you guys learned something about spring fishing, spawn fishing. Like I said, make sure you check out this. After this video, there'll be a link in the description below. You can check out Gabe's video, Tin Horse Monty. Check those channels out. Lots of great fishing content that will both help you catch more big bass and suck less.
I need to suck less.
What's up, folks? Hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. We got a lot more to come. We got some big fish catches at the end, and I just wanted to talk about kind of the lake that we were fishing and the baits we were using to catch the fish. We were up in Minneapolis, St. Paul, just a small, probably about a 500-acre lake, lots of boat docks, milfoil, lily pads, and we were in the middle of the spawn. We caught largemouth in this lake. There are some pike in there. I don't think there's any smallies in there, but it's basically just a little bit of sight fishing and just kind of pitching around this grass. You'd see some beds. Some of the beds were empty. Some of the beds had fish on them, but it was mainly a visual, shallow deal. Most of the fish were coming in less than like 4 feet of water, probably. Some were around docks and some were just in these little holes. And you know, I tried a couple different baits. I got a couple bites on a jerk bait, a couple bites on a swim jig, a little bit on top water. But the key baits for the day were definitely soft plastics. Rich was throwing a Lake Fork ring fry. If you're not familiar with this bait, it's a really good one to flip and pitch. Pretty readily available. You can get them at just about any tackle dealership, tackle warehouse, probably Omnia Fishing. But that's what it looks like. It's a 4-inch ring fry. It's got a really big presence. Moves a lot of water displacement, and a lightweight was key. I think Rich was flipping it on an 1/8 ounce weight, and probably, I'm not sure about the hook, but I think, you know, a 4 or 5 aught hook would be just fine on this EWG. And I was flipping a speed crawl. You know, I finally switched to a speed crawl, just a green pumpkin speed crawl. It's one of my favorite baits. It always gets bites, no matter the conditions. It's just a solid bait. This is not the exact setup I had. I had an 1/8 ounce tungsten weight on there, and I like a 3/0 Gamakatsu EWG super line hook anytime I'm flipping the speed crawl or baby brush hog or something. So that's a green pumpkin speed crawl. Great bait. If you have not tried it, man, do yourself a favor and buy some. It works in ponds. It works everywhere. It's just a solid fish catching bait. It catches small fish. It catches big fish. 15-pound test. And I was throwing it on a 7-foot medium heavy smoke rod, 7-to-1 gear ratio luge reel. And the other bait that started working as it got closer to dark, you know, was a swim jig, a black and blue swim jig. I was throwing a white swim jig, but a lot of these lakes in Minnesota do not have shad. So it seems like a bluegill kind of colored swim jig works a lot better. This is the Cumberland Pro Limit Out Compact Swim Jig. Rich was throwing a different swim jig. I'm not sure of the brand, but same concept, just a black and blue. I like to throw a rage crawl in there, especially when I'm fishing really shallow. It's got a lot of lift. You can really slow it down. You kind of finesse it and work it through the pads and the grass and stuff. So that was basically the 3 main baits that we caught fish on. Had a great time. I really appreciate Rich for inviting me along. If you haven't checked out HellaBass, go check out his channel. Good dude and good fisherman, and good time for sure up in Minnesota.
Yeah, nice chunky fat little bass. Shout out to Rich for putting me on these fish. This is fun. Loving Minnesota. Good stuff. They're liking this. Can't deny it. Okay, man. Looks like they not only like the speed crawl in Illinois, they like it in Minnesota. Hey, this is fun. A little afternoon fishing. Good stuff. HellaBass Guide Service. Check them out. Crappie.
Not a bad little crappie.
Ah, nice crappie. There you go. Crappie on a speed crawl. Woo!
See how they load up on the swim jig.
Nice.
Oh, that was
That's
terrible.
a freaking toad, dude. That's a toad. That is a toad.
Here we go.
There we go. There we go. You had to one up me, man. But yeah, get you some of that right there.
Got it.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, I'm not afraid to be embarrassed.
It's a little. One of these things is not like. Here.
Hey, I had just as much fun catching that fish as he did. Oh man, that's a beast, dude. That's a good one. That is a slaunch donkey.
Swim jig,
I just had that rod in my hand too, don't I?
It gets them.
Good times, man. Good times.
Yeah, good times. Good fishing, bud.
That was fun. It's close to 5, isn't it? I think it is.
4.9.
4.9. Call it 5. There he is.
Got him.
Got him.
He's bird dogging him for you tonight.
Yeah. It's like there's got to be one over there by that dock. Same fish. Back on the speed crawl. There he is.
That's awesome, dude.
Well, I got a little fish.
Two Debo's dink there.
I got a little fish of the day for sure. That's awesome. That's what you come to Mille Lacs for to Minnesota for.
That's Aaron. Another one?
Yeah, it's a better fish. That fish is hot. Yeah, that's a real good fish. Fish of the day.
That was the Minnesota good one, huh?
Yeah. Thanks, sir.
Is the back camera on?
Yeah. Look at that. That's what you come to Minnesota for. Finally caught me a good one, guys. Nice fish. Just throwing a little speed crawl on an 1/8 ounce weight, 15-pound test, 7 foot, medium heavy rod. You know the deal. That's a chunk of fish.
All right, Gabe got him a good one finally. New,
yes, sir.
New Pete, now a for real Minnesota Pete.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Solid
right.
4+ pounder there.
It's a good one. Nice. That's all she wrote.
On peg.
Yeah.
Getting way more bites than I was. Kind of drop shot.
Double.
Double of the night.
Yes.
As many fish as we caught.
Finally got a double.
Why is yours bigger than mine, Gabe?
I don't know. That fish, I thought that was a bluegill. He was just tinking it. Tink, 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 tink. Come on, fish. Here we go, guys. Hey, that's gonna wrap it up, man. Had a really good time, caught a lot of fish, a few bigs mixed in. Appreciate you coming along on this little Lake M adventure up here in Minnesota. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not. Give me a thumbs up if you appreciate the content. Until next time. Hey, just wanted to remind you real quick that I'm doing a live stream on Monday nights at 7:30 Central. You know, we've got several different topics, got a lot of pros on here, a lot of local fishermen. We've had Sam George talking about offshore fishing, Mike McClellan talking about jerkbait fishing, had James Watson, Chad Morgan Taylor, you know, several elite pros, several MLF pros, and just local sticks, guys that just dominate on these lakes in the southeast Missouri, actually the Missouri, Kentucky, and Illinois, all the lakes around here. So come check that out. Really appreciate it.